People say our campus has a wishing fountain. Not the cute kind. The kind where, if your wish comes true, something else gets taken in return. And last night, An Seng finally learned what that price really means. Late at night, the wind was howling through the old mountain temple on campus. An Seng stood before the fountain with his hands clasped tight, whispering the one wish he'd been rehearsing for weeks. He opened his eyes, glanced toward the girls' dorm in the west wing, and walked back to his room filled with hope. Inside the dorm, his roommate Ah Hui grinned the moment he walked in. "Bro, so? You made your wish?" An Seng didn't answer, just smiled, lay down, and spent the whole night imagining tomorrow. Before sunrise, he put on what he thought was his coolest outfit. He even bought a giant bouquet of fresh flowers, heart pounding with excitement. Under the girls' dorm, he arranged candles into a name. Then he took a deep breath. "Anna, I love you!" Windows lit up like fireworks. Some girls screamed, some cursed, some cheered. A wave of chaos rolled across every balcony. Anna's roommate rushed to get her. Moments later, Anna ran outside wearing a coat over her pajamas. She stopped. He stopped. And without a word, they fell into a trembling embrace as the whole dorm erupted into wild screams. Even the dorm supervisor burst out yelling, "What on earth is going on?" After a few whispered words, An Seng walked away glowing with victory. Anna watched him leave, cheeks burning, before heading back inside. Just as the sky turned pale, An Seng returned to the wishing fountain to give thanks. He knelt down, eyes closed, muttering his gratitude. But then, behind him, the water rippled, hissed, shifted. A woman's head slowly rose out of the fountain, pale, dripping, eyes open. Then the shoulders, the arms, the bloated legs. Her whole body floated above the surface like a puppet with its strings cut. When An Seng finally looked up, he froze. At first, he thought it was just his imagination. He rubbed his eyes, but the figure didn't disappear. She smiled, a wrong smile, too wide, too human, and too dead. "You..." His voice cracked before the words even formed. Her skin began rotting right in front of him. Her swollen neck sagged like it was filled with water. She started drifting toward him without moving her legs. That was all it took. He ran. An eerie voice floated behind him, soft, cold, everywhere at once. He turned his head mid-run and nearly screamed. The woman was now right behind him, floating, her fingers brushing his shoulder. A chill stabbed through his body, spreading from that single touch. His knees buckled. He collapsed to the ground, paralyzed but fully conscious. She hovered beside him, slipped her hands into his chest like it was made of paper, and tore something out. His vision went dark. Then suddenly, he opened his eyes again, but everything felt weightless. He looked down and saw his own body on the ground. The woman hovered beside his corpse. She reached out, grabbed him by the head, and lifted his spirit like a toy. A long, parasitic tongue stretched out of her mouth and pierced straight into his skull. Within seconds, An Seng's soul dissolved into nothing. When she was done, her body drifted back over the fountain and sank beneath the water again, waiting for the next student who dared to make a wish.